Ever felt that gnawing frustration when someone disrespects you? Maybe it's subtle, a dismissive tone, a rude text, or outright blatant. It stings, and over time, it drains you emotionally, makes you doubt yourself, and even leaves you questioning your worth. It's infuriating, right? But here's the truth. You are not powerless. Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 real, no-nonsense strategies to deal with disrespect. Ways to reclaim your dignity, set boundaries, and protect your peace. All rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. If you've ever wondered how to stand up for yourself without losing your cool, this video is for you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to handle people who don't respect you. We're not here for petty revenge or emotional outbursts. We're here to take back control. Let's dive in. Number 1. Set clear boundaries. People will treat you however you allow them to treat you. And that's where boundaries come in. Setting boundaries isn't about being harsh or shutting people out. It's about defining what's acceptable and what's not. The beauty of boundaries is that they teach others how to treat you. For example, let's say someone habitually interrupts you in conversations. Instead of reacting angrily, say something like, "I'd like to finish what I was saying before you respond." Calm, clear, and direct. You've set a limit without escalating the situation. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. In other words, define your values and communicate them through your actions. When you set boundaries, you empower yourself to protect your peace. People might push back initially. That's normal. But over time, they'll learn to respect your limits, or they'll fall away. Either way, you win. Don't expect others to read your mind. If something crosses the line, say so. Boundaries give you the framework to navigate relationships with confidence. It's not just about stopping disrespect. It's about teaching others how to engage with you respectfully. It's an act of self-love. Remember, boundaries don't push people away. They keep the wrong people out and the right ones closer. Number 2. Avoid power struggles. When someone disrespects you, the knee-jerk reaction is to fight back. It's only natural to want to defend yourself. But not every battle is worth your energy. Engaging in power struggles often gives your opponent exactly what they want: emotional control. As Marcus Aurelius teaches, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The secret here is to stay calm and detached. When someone disrespects you, try responding with, "That's your opinion," or simply nod and walk away. By refusing to engage, you strip them of the power they crave. Think of it this way. If someone throws a punch and you don't swing back, they lose the fight. They're left swinging at air. It takes strength to stay silent when your pride is provoked, but that strength becomes your superpower. Fighting for validation or respect from people who don't value you is wasted energy. Instead, redirect that energy inward. Focus on mastering yourself, not controlling others. This doesn't mean you should let people walk over you. It means you don't need to wrestle for their respect. It's either given freely or not at all. Remember, your dignity isn't up for negotiation. It's non-transferable, no matter how someone else acts. Number 3. Limit exposure to toxic people. Not every person deserves a seat at your table. Some relationships drain more than they give. One of the wisest things you can do is limit exposure to people who treat you poorly. But here's the key. You don't need to make grand announcements. You don't owe anyone a detailed explanation. Simply reduce the time and energy you invest in them. For example, if a friend constantly makes snide comments, gradually scale back your interactions. Shorten conversations, be busy when they ask for your time. It's subtle, but effective. The Stoics remind us to focus only on what we can control, and you can control your proximity to negativity. Cutting toxic ties doesn't have to be dramatic. In fact, the quiet withdrawal is often the most powerful. You're no longer available to their disrespect. It's about prioritizing your well-being over others' opinions. Remember, the most important relationship you have is with yourself. By limiting exposure, you send a powerful message. I choose peace over drama. Number 4. Respond with silence. Sometimes the best response to disrespect is no response at all. Silence can be deafening. It unsettles. It disarms. Imagine someone makes a passive-aggressive comment in a group setting. Instead of reacting, you remain calm, maintain eye contact, and say nothing. the room gets awkward. That's the power of silence. This approach works because people expect reactions. When you deny them that, they're left confused and often embarrassed by their own behavior. Marcus Aurelius famously advised, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Your silence isn't weakness, it's control. It's a reminder that your peace of mind isn't dictated by someone else's bad behavior. Silence can be louder than words. It communicates, I refuse to play your game. And trust me, that's powerful. Number 5. Don't take it personally. Disrespect often says more about the other person than it does about you. Their words and actions reflect their insecurities, frustrations, or personal struggles. When someone belittles you, it's often because they feel small inside. It's not your job to carry their baggage. By not taking things personally, you free yourself from unnecessary pain. You stop making other people's issues your responsibility. This doesn't mean you ignore all criticism, but it means you learn to filter what's constructive from what's toxic. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." It's a powerful reminder that your reaction defines your experience. Choosing not to take things personally is an act of liberation. It's saying, I won't let your negativity poison my peace. Number 6. Walk away with confidence. Sometimes the most powerful statement you can make is simply walking away. It's not cowardice, it's clarity. When someone continuously disrespects you, staying only reinforces their behavior. Walking away is the ultimate act of self-respect. Imagine being in a toxic friendship or relationship where you're constantly belittled. You try reasoning with them, setting boundaries, but nothing changes. The moment you walk away, you send a message louder than words. I deserve better. And believe me, that's a lesson they won't forget. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." You don't need to get even, engage in drama, or prove a point. By walking away, you're showing that their actions have no power over you, and that your time and energy are far too valuable to waste. It's important to remember that leaving isn't a sign of weakness. It takes strength to let go of people, environments, or habits that no longer serve you. Sometimes we cling to familiarity out of fear, but in reality, walking away creates space for something better. There will always be people who try to pull you into their negativity, who test your patience, and who thrive on conflict. Don't take the bait. Walking away isn't just removing yourself from the situation, it's rising above it. When you choose to leave toxic people behind, you're reclaiming your power. You're saying, I choose peace over conflict. I choose growth over stagnation. I choose myself. And remember, you don't have to explain yourself when you walk away. Your actions speak for themselves. The right people will respect your boundaries. The wrong ones will be left wondering why they no longer have access to you. Number 7. Surround yourself with support. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you constantly expose yourself to disrespect, it drains you emotionally and mentally. That's why surrounding yourself with supportive people is essential. The right relationships give you the strength to grow, heal, and thrive. Think of it like a garden. Toxic people are weeds. They choke out your energy and joy. Supportive people are like sunlight and water. They nourish you, help you bloom, and encourage you to rise above challenges. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." And the people you surround yourself with influence your thoughts more than you realize. When you're constantly uplifted and encouraged, it becomes easier to cultivate positive thinking and self-belief. Seek out those who inspire you, who respect your boundaries, and who challenge you in healthy ways to become the best version of yourself. These relationships become a foundation that supports you when things get tough. Let go of the fear that comes with cutting out toxic people. Yes, it might feel lonely at first, but when you create space by removing negativity, you open the door for better connections to enter your life. Having a strong support system also makes it easier to stay consistent with your boundaries. The people who truly care about you will encourage you to stand up for yourself and remind you of your worth when you forget it. Ultimately, the people you allow into your life either elevate you or pull you down. Choose wisely. Build a circle of respect, love, and encouragement, and remember, you become the sum of the people you surround yourself with. Disrespect is never about you. It's a reflection of the other person's struggles. But how you respond, that's your power. Choose respect, choose yourself, and most importantly, choose peace. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Let's build a community rooted in mutual respect and support. And remember, your peace is your power.